And today we are going to talk about 10 surprising facts that I know you did not know about South Korea.
우리에게는 너무 익숙하지만 외국인들에게는 놀라움을 넘어 충격적이기까지 한 것들이 있습니다. 한국에서 거주하고 있는 미국인 여성이 이에 대해 흥미로운 설명을 덧붙였는데요. 대체 무엇일까요? 함께 알아보시죠.
Number 1. This one makes me laugh all the time. Koreans use toilet paper
for everything.
I don't mean just in the bathroom. I mean, you'll find it on the tables at restaurants. I see it at tables at my friend's house. I actually one time saw it on a roll in the kitchen, where like how we would normally put paper towels on the wall in the kitchen, and it was toilet paper. Y'all, I don't understand this one because let's be real. Toilet paper has a strange absorbency. It absorbs, but it also crumbles apart immediately, right? Because it's made to decompose. So why they use it for everything instead of using paper towels, I have no idea. So when you come to South Korea, whether you're moving here or vacationing here, don't be surprised when you see this on the tables. Okay, number 2. Some of y'all, if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that I married a South Korean national and I moved to South Korea. So my number 2 is when Korean women get married, they don't change their last names. It's just something they don't do. I actually got married in America, in California, and I actually changed my last name. But in South Korea, it's not a thing. They don't do it. And yeah, it's just one of those fun things I bet you didn't know. Okay, number 3 is one I still forget. Number 3 is the gift-giving culture in South Korea. So when you visit someone's home, you're supposed to bring a gift. It's not like an expensive gift. It's usually like toilet paper or, there's like a paper towel thing that you can buy that we actually have some in our kitchen. You know, these types of things, or drinks, stuff like that. They're home goods. They're not usually too expensive and practical. Sometimes I'll even bring strawberries because they're fun and different. But yeah, because it's not my culture, I often forget. Thank goodness my husband remembers all the time. Number 4, this one is super cool, I think. When you move to South Korea and you get a car, you'll notice in people's cars, they put their phone numbers in the dash. And that's because parking is really tight in South Korea. So if you are parked in front of someone and they need to get out, they can call you and you can move your car. But if you are parked in a place where you shouldn't be parked, have no fear, because you will not immediately get a parking ticket. What will happen, or your car towed, which is worst case scenario, you'll get a phone call because there's CCTV cameras everywhere and they'll just zoom in on your phone number and your dash and they'll call you and say, this is your warning, please move your car, you have 10 minutes or it'll be towed or you'll get a ticket or whatever. Like in America, we would never get a warning. You know. If that meter maid starts writing that ticket, it's over. Even if she just starts it, it's all done. You're getting that ticket. So don't worry. If you're parked in a place you shouldn't be, you'll get a friendly warning. All right, number 5. Super sad. In South Korea, they don't have garage sales. I love garage sales, y'all. When I lived in America, most of my house was decorated from garage sales. They don't have them here. People do sell used stuff all the time, but everything is done on the internet here in South Korea. They're super big on internet shopping, internet selling, so, which is convenient, that's true. But they don't do garage sales because almost everyone lives in a high-rise apartment. It's just not feasible, but I still miss it. Number 6, y'all, don't be grossed out by this. It's okay, trust me. Number 6 is there are no toilet seat covers in South Korea. You will never find one. Never. Ever. Anywhere. Not in the airports. Definitely not in public restrooms. But you'll just never see them. And you guys, it has been well proven. Watch the Mythbusters episode on this. Your bathroom especially the toilet seat, is one of the cleanest places in your house. So don't worry about it. I know it was, let me tell you, I won't lie. It took me probably the first year living here to not put the toilet paper on the seat anyway, because that's been my culture for 43 years. My mama always told me to put that toilet paper down. So it was a hard habit to break, but you know what? I didn't die. I didn't get the Rona. I didn't get any weird diseases. It's cool. Just relax and don't be stressed when you don't see any anywhere. Number 7. People don't say excuse me or I'm sorry if they push you or shove you in a public space. I know. As Americans, you know, some of the stereotypes about Americans are true. We are, for the most part, really polite. If we bump into someone, we say, oh, I'm sorry, or oh, excuse me. Or if we want to get around someone, you know, we say, oh, excuse me. I mean, I'm not going to say it never happens, but don't be insulted if you are on the subway or you're walking on the street, especially someplace busy like Seoul, and you get bumped all the time or your foot gets stepped on and nobody says, excuse me. They're not being rude. Y'all, it's just that it's a very crowded country, especially the urban cities. You're going to get bumped all the time, and you are going to bump people all the time. If you said, I'm sorry, every time you did it, you would be blue in the face. Number 8, and I don't get this one at all. Koreans don't drink tap water. Like, ever. And there is nothing wrong with the tap water. But they don't drink it. Even in my house, we have a water purifier machine that we rent. I didn't even know we rent it, but my husband told me the other day that's why someone comes every like 3 months to change our filter. Everyone in Korea drinks bottled water or tapped water, and they have water purifiers in every restaurant and things like that. And so you're always drinking water out of one of these machines. I don't get it. There's never been any warnings or problems with the tap water. So, number 9, toothpaste in South Korea isn't minty. It might be a little minty, but not like we're used to in America, and I don't like it. So if any of you come into South Korea and want to bring me some Colgate or any American toothpaste, I would be so happy. It would be the best gift I ever received. But yeah, it's just, it's not their flavor. They have different flavor palettes, and minty toothpaste really isn't one of them, but I like that fresh minty flavor in my mouth. So, bring BYOT. Bring your own toothpaste. All right, I saved the best for last. Number 10. No daylight savings time. No daylight savings time. No daylight savings time. You don't have to worry about setting your clocks forward in the spring and falling back in the fall. There's no daylight savings time here. Just get with the Korean program, America. Anyway, I really hope that you liked this video. I try to cover things that other people are not talking about when it comes to South Korea.
어떻게 보셨나요? 외국인들이 놀라는 한국의 독특한 문화, 무척 흥미롭지 않나요? 사실 화장실 휴지나 수돗물을 마시지 않는 문화 등 우리에게는 너무 익숙한 것들인데요. 반대로 전 해외에서 수돗물을 아무렇지 않게 마시는 사람들이라든지 서로 부딪히지 않기 위해 잽싸게 피해가거나 문을 잡아주는 모습을 보고 확실히 다르구나 생각했던 적이 있습니다. 여러분이 생각하는 한국의 독특한 문화 뭐가 떠오르시나요? 댓글로 남겨주시겠어요? 오늘도 함께 해주신 분들께 깊이 감사드립니다.